Okay, let's get into this course. My dog is barking, so I'm sorry if you can hear that. So, from JavaScript to TypeScript. There's this whole article, the service original, it's to add types into JavaScript, yada, yada, yada. We already learned all that. Okay, so what is TypeScript? So, we will get familiar with this, they call it a transpiler. Huh. I guess it's called a transpiler, not a compiler. Interesting. That's kind of strange. So we're going to learn how to use TypeScript compiler, transpiler, whatever. So basically, all it does is it converts TypeScript into JavaScript, and it's a bash terminal. And the way to install it, if you're on Linux, or if you have Node.js, you can do this. So you can say npm i-g. So this is saying Node Package Manager install global TypeScript. And it's already installed on here, but then you can say tsc, and it will allow you to create commands, or use TypeScript. Okay, so that is a really beneficial thing. So make sure you do npm i-g TypeScript, and don't do tsc. It'll get confused, so don't do that. Okay, so we're going to use TypeScript. So it's going to say tsc, and that's all it wants you to do. And now you've created an index.js file. So now we can say node index.js. So the whole concept here is I'm gonna do that again. Can I delete this? Delete file, confirm. Okay. So I'm going to say tsc, and it will generate an index.js file. And the whole point of it is to convert TypeScript into JavaScript, which then we will then use Node to run the JavaScript. Oh, sorry, to run the, yeah. So, that's the whole concept, is you're creating, similar to how, like Rust, Go, Java creates binary files, creates executables that we'll be able to run. That way it will, this creates JavaScript that you can run. It doesn't create executables. So I guess that's why they call it a transpiler, not a compiler. I mean, we can Google that. Oh, okay. Yeah, language code into another. Interesting. I didn't know that. Okay, I guess it's called the transpiler. I will not call it a compiler anymore, even though literally everyone else calls it a compiler. So you have these primitives. You can't reassign primitives. We've learned about that already. So our code has a bug because real age is declared as a number and not as a string. So it prints NaN years instead of the expected 4 years. So if I run that, what? Our code has a bug. When we run our JavaScript code in index.js, we don't have index.js. What are you talking about? Use the TSC. Oh. So there's going to be an error. We can already see it here if we hover over it, because real age is not able to do it. So, or is not a number at that point. So if I run that, or sorry, TSC, then it will create our index.js, node index.js. Now it says 28 years. Fantastic. Next. Now, we've got some more bugs. First name.to uppercase. Because uppercase requires a capital C right here. And we have a misspelling right here. Length. I keep hitting Control S. So, TSC. Wait. What? Oh. Node index.js. Okay. Code throws an error with the expected output. Okay, and then we see that use the TypeScript compiler to surface. Yeah, I already did this. TSC node. I guess I did this out of order. Great. So it will also show you some type errors. So if you are in JavaScript, it won't show an error. You'll have this like, hey, it may not exist, but it won't be like, hey, this does not exist. So that's kind of the difference between TypeScript and JavaScript is TypeScript, it does not exist. JavaScript, it may not exist. And then here we go. We see this any right here. There's a bug. Don't like that. Big red flag. Oh, here we go. Okay. So I hate any, but let's declare let name let guess without assigning its value. Okay. Run. We're thinking of a color. Take a guess at what it is. On a new line, assign this color to a string. Guess equals green. Run. Now we're thinking of a number. Guess equals 4. Run. So it's showing the lack of messages because we have some typecasting because guess is any, which is bad. You should be forced to declare it as number or string. If you do that, then it could be, this is valid. But if I try to say guess equals false, then it will be an error because guess is not a string or a number. Okay. So any is bad. Okay. How long have I been recording this video? I think we might be getting close to the end of this. So variable type indications. Yeah. So the phone number must be stored non-numeric characters. So you can't do that. So if I want that to be a string, this will be false. This will not be valid. So then I run that. TSC, there's going to be a type error. And notice that the randomness introduced by math.random. Wait, what? What math.random? There's no math.random here. What are you talking about? What? Looks like, wait. What are you talking about? Okay, let's view the solution and see what the heck they're talking about. There's no math.random here. Oh, it's right there. I see it. Okay, I thought it was like saying a sign there. Yeah. Even though math.random, it's a 50-50 chance, you still need to make sure that it's that. And it also says cannot redeclare a block. Oh, because it has JavaScript open. It's declared in JavaScript, so it gets confused. So let's do that. Yeah, we just have to make sure that your type, even though there may be a condition where it will never reach there, you still want to make sure your type is declared properly. So, yay, type safety with JavaScript. Even in conditions, even in different scopes and stuff like that, your types need to be explicit. If you see the keyword any, solve it, get rid of it by any means necessary. I suppose the by any means necessary does have the word any in it, so maybe that's a little hypocritical of me, but do not use the any keyword. It sucks. Okay.